Welcome back. Aled Jones first rose to fame as a boy soprano when he sang the soundtrack to Raymond Briggs' animation The Snowman. Everybody knows that. He's gone on to have a career not only as a singer and an actor, but also as a TV and radio presenter. Everybody knows that. Mostly, recently, hosting Good Morning Sunday on Radio 2. Not everybody knew that.
So who better than Aled to put out an album of hand-picked songs based on the feedback of the show's listeners. And of course, no album of classics would be complete without a track from Aled himself.
It starts badly but builds up the album.
Oh, no, it's lovely.
Let's have a look at him, singing what he sings.
Me up to more than I can be.
And Aled's just pointed out he sang it live at the Millennium Stadium, which happens to be the same place where somebody played rugby on Saturday.
The home of the gods, I think they call it.
We were going to sit there and go, who are you? Who are you? But we decided not to.
You know who you are, because out of 40 tracks, Aled, by various different artists, you put yourself at #1.
I did not put myself at number one.
On the list.
It's the only time I'll ever be #1. No, as I say, it starts sort of gently but really builds up. I bought you one as well because you just grabbed one.
Thank you.
Don't look at the cover because it's a bit embarrassing. But yeah, 40 tracks from. Oh, thank you for that. They're well trained, aren't they?
No, it's all right. We haven't got a camera there.
It's a nice picture, Aled.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like me, does it?
Yes, it does. Well, have you been airbrushed?
Yeah, I think I have. Yeah. Thanks for pointing it out to the nation.
So these are very popular songs.
This is sort of tracks I play on a Sunday morning, on Radio 2. It's everything from sort of established acts like Eva Cassidy, Aretha Franklin, all kinds of people. But there are also new acts on there as well. People like Julie Fowlis, who only sings in Gaelic, who's breaking onto the scene now. Martin Simpson, one of the best folk musicians in the world, playing live, 8:30 in the morning on a Sunday. But it's an incredible performance. And it's 40 tracks. First CD is kind of more uplifting, stuff like You Raise Me Up. And the second CD is more kind of reflective, really.
So these are all tracks that people have, apart from the one or two live ones from your show, that your listeners selected.
Yeah, well, we basically play them and then we get such feedback from people saying, you know, that track is amazing. For instance, Elvis Presley singing Amazing Grace. It's not available on many records. I think only maybe one, but they had no problem with us putting it on this album. So, you know, it's not every day you hear Elvis Presley singing Amazing Grace, but it sounds incredible. It really does.
Can we play another clip from the album? Have we got another? It would be nice to have another.
Yeah, why not?
Julie Fowlis.
Eva is Jacob Bruce aan de huismolendag. Eva is Jacob Bruce aan de huismolendag. Eva is Jacob Bruce aan de huismolendag. Daar is je Spanje naar de pudding af noord toe.
Julie Fowlis, when she was playing in Edinburgh on the Andrew Marr show, and you've got artists.
She wasn't singing backwards then, by the way. It wasn't like speeded up or anything. It's Gaelic, and there's only 60,000 people that speak it in the world, and all she sings is Gaelic. But it's incredible, you know. She's one of our sort of our loves, if you like, because we were one of the first to play her on Radio 2. The same with Pink Martini, a band who have gone on to massive fame now. So it's quite nice. Yeah, we first played them on Radio 2. Yeah, so it's nice that we meet these people at the beginning of their journey, if you like,
and you build them up.
Well, we try. We try.
And you got some nice reworkings of different songs, because Louisiana 1927, which is a Randy Newman song, that sang in different.
It was Martin Simpson again. I was in Manchester in Mark Radcliffe's dodgy studio, you know, with Man City scarves and shirts and everything all over the wall, and in comes Martin Simpson. You don't know what to expect, you know. It's 8:20 in the morning, and he gets his guitar out and then just plays and just blows you away. You know, the only way I could describe it, it was so sort of mesmeric in a way. I just sat there kind of looking at him. It's just incredible.
And that song has a Hurricane Katrina resonance, although it's a historic song.
Absolutely, yeah, and you know, he plays it magnificently, and it's a live performance on it. The same with Beth Nielsen Chapman, who Wogan has championed through the years. She turned up in the studio, again, battered out old piano in the studio, and she said, I've learnt a Welsh hymn for you. This is an American artist, you know, huge American artist. She sang Duro, the hymn, in Welsh whilst accompanying herself on the piano, and it's on the album as well. So you'll never hear it again unless you buy it.
That's a hard thing to do, singing in Welsh.
As you know.
Aled taught me to sing in Welsh, you know that?
Yes, I mean, you've never sung for me in Welsh.
To sing the national anthem.
You could give us a burst now if you want.
Oh, no.
But she did sing on Saturday, the Welsh national anthem, before the match.
In a living room.
You weren't there, were
No,
you?
I was at home watching it. But I have sung the Welsh national anthem in the Millennium Stadium, and it's the most frightening experience of my life. It really was.
Is it?
Oh, horrendous. You walk out into the middle thinking, please don't slip. You know,
Yeah.
only 70,000 people kind of watching you. But you can feel people's breath as you sing hit you. You know, the passion and the energy, especially when you're going on to win a Grand Slam.
Yeah, there's always a delay between you singing and the rest of the rest of the audience.
Which is very hard to
seconds
deal
away.
with, actually.
You just have to plough on. You grab your note at the beginning and just go for it and hope for the best.
Never mind the singing. You used to dance a bit. Are you still dancing?
Used is the word. Are you still dancing?
Yeah,
Are you asking?
Yeah. No, but everybody, when they finish in the competition, they always say, "Oh, yeah, no, I'm going to carry on." But you haven't. And you were pretty good at it.
Pretty good. That was a dig then,
It
wasn't
was
it?
a little bit.
No,
You
you know, I was rubbish.
No, Final Four.
Yeah,
Top
I
four.
know. You know, I thought I would carry on dancing, but I haven't. My wife is desperate for me to carry on with her, you know, but I don't know. I don't want to dance anymore. My dancing days are over.
You see, the thing is that people still come up to you and talk to you about Strictly Come Dancing
Yep.
and the Snowman. And it's like two things in your life that people
That's
are
it.
always talking to you about.
I know,
isn't
exactly. I know, I'll just have to sort of, you know, get used to it, I suppose. The counselling will help.
Does it, it doesn't bother you, though?
No,
does it?
of course not at all. You know, I was so lucky. The Snowman was probably one of the last things I did as a kid. But, you know, it's been there every year since. The only year people didn't talk about it is the year I did Strictly, and then they were more obsessed with my foxtrot and, you know, cha-cha-cha. But, no, I've got no problem with it. It's a fantastic cartoon. I was lucky to be associated with it. So, Strictly was just fun, you know. But when you're actually doing it, it's fun. It's just afterwards you think to yourself, what have I been doing for the last 10 weeks, you know,
You kind
6
of
hours of
wonder,
dance
don't you?
every day.
How did that happen?
I know,
How did that
exactly.
happen?
Yeah.
And if you had to go back and do it again, you'd be...
Forget it.
Oh, you would. Bill Turnbull,
because
you
you
would.
know what it's like.
You should have
We'd
been-
do it in the
honestly.
jungle on ice.
Afterwards, he was inconsolable when
Was
he
he?
left Strictly. Yeah, you really missed it. You missed it. You got jealous
For a
of
few
Karen
days.
dancing with other people. Ah, terrible.
You're like a married couple, you two.
Thank you
Yes.
very much, Aled.
a
Lovely to
pleasure.
see you. Thanks for bringing the album
It's a
in as well.
pleasure.
It's very nice.